Great racing here at the Banking 500 at Charlotte, only from Bank of America. Whoa! Mark Martin back in the throws and getting a little tap there from the 12 car of Strimmy. As Martin really struggling with his race car. The leader there is the 9 car. He has now put Martin a lap down and trying to put Greg Biffle a lap down.
Yeah, Greg Biffle's been fighting really hard on the outside, trying to keep Casey Kane behind him. Looked like Biffle found something, though, because he got going pretty good and passed Mark Martin. Both of these cars did. I think Casey's patience are running a little thin now, though. He finally gets Biffle cleared. Or does he?
Or does he?
Biffle makes that run. That was kind of the line that Casey's been running to put all of these people a lap down.
Max Pappas, the 13 car. And that caution flag.
Wow, that's right there. Might have been a bad break for Mark Martin because he just cleared Greg Biffle, who will get the free pass instead of Mark Martin getting it.
Another 5 seconds and Biffle would have stayed there and Martin would have got the free pass. Both these guys would have stayed on the lead lap. Well, they should be able to go from here on fuel. So this, if we were to go green, is the money stop here. Being able to get on.
Biffle's getting the call to go on back around here. He may have been just in front of this 9 car when that caution came out. That's the case. They freeze the field right when it comes out.
Yeah, that's the case. It'd be a huge break for Mark Martin.
Indeed, it would be.
Oh man, a lot of smoke out of this 13.
2 tires really not an option here, though, is it, Andy?
Well, they're going to have to get more than 1 can of fuel. And the thing is, if you get 2 tires here, you'll have to wait on the fuel, so you might as well get 4. You may see some cars do it. 4 tires is probably the call right now.
Casey Kane's bunch up on the wall, 43 laps to go. There comes a cleanup truck down pit road. He'll be off. And they'll file in behind the pace car for what should be the final stop or final scheduled stop of the night. He's a 12 car David Strimmy. He's a lap down. He was actually in front of the 5 car of Mark Martin. Anybody for 2 tires or all for 4?
Some of these guys like Matt Kenseth, his cars work the best with 2. He might as well take a little bit of a gamble because he's not good enough on 4 to win the race. It doesn't look like.
And not just from a time standpoint, his car's just been better on 2 tires.
Let's go down to Jamie Little.
And Matt Kenseth said that air pressure adjustment last stop made him slower. They're going to put the air back in, make a track bar adjustment down to tighten him up just a bit, and 4 tires is the call for the 17th. Shannon?
Casey Kane says the car is getting a little bit loose, a quarter round down on the track bar, air pressure, and 4 sticker tires for the 9 car, who is your leader, Dave.
Boyer gives up 4th. They're going to take 4, make no changes. The car was just a little bit snug. As for Jimmy Johnson, running in the lead position, actually gives up 2nd place. Mike Lingerfeld, the veteran, on the front. The new guy, John Lucas, on the back. They go to work on those left side tires. Just a slight air pressure adjustment for a car that's a little bit snug. Here they go. And I think it's Johnson, guys. No, it's Casey Kane.
Wow, Casey Kane got there.
It's showing Johnson.
They're showing Johnson here on the board, and that's the digital transponder on the cars. And Jeff Gordon going for 2 tires, trying to get down there, gaining 4 positions. Kane got 2, lost a spot.
Good job, pit crew.
Well, we saw that's when Jeff Gordon's car was the best. He was out front with 2 tires, so he's the one that took that gamble.
Yeah, Casey Kane got 4 tires. That's a little glitch on our deal, but you can see right here, boy, this is super close. Wow, I can't call.
Wow. I'd hate to make that call. It's all done digitally there with the transponders on pit road as they came across, and Jimmy Johnson won the race off over Casey Kane, and both those guys got 4 tires. Jeff Gordon got 2. Still under caution for the 7th time tonight. This 13 car, Max Pappas, having an engine issue. The lucky dog, by the way, going to the 12 car of David Strimmy. He was the first car lap down. And boy, how close was this on pit road? These guys being able to get on and off here in the final seconds.
Yeah, let's look at this comparison. You see the drive time there, or the driver's time. I think a lot of that is probably because of the pit stall selection for the 48. They've got that #1 pit stall. All they have to do is just jump across the line. You can see he had just a little bit slower pit stop than Casey Kane, but their total time was a little bit faster, and you can see just how razor thin it was at the end.
Crew watching the pit stop there, realizing that they were a little slower, but as you said, Jimmy put it in gear and just hammered the throttle. And let's show you again how close this race-off was right there. In fact, Casey Kane, I think, thought he may have beaten Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, you can see right there, though, Jimmy Johnson just by an inch or two.
Listen to Casey's radio.
They're saying 48, then the 9.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, the line's right. I mean, it's almost a tie. That's close, but he got you barely.
The crew confirming that 48 did indeed beat him off.
See, Jimmy Johnson has taken this inside lane. I'm not so sure that didn't play into Casey Kane's hands just a little bit. I think he would probably prefer this outside the way he's been running. And Brad Keselowski, see him lining up in that 4th row outside.